Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Royal tears as Blublo got dragged, humiliated, insulted just so she could step down, for Ebony. It was Ogidigba, dynasty that dragged Blublo to, the highest for her to step down for Ebony. Now, you do know that Blublo and Ebony are coming from the same Ogidigba arrangement, right? And then, of course, this Ogidigba, they are the strongest of all those people, okay? They are just the strongest of all the ruling houses. So, as we have heard, this whole drama that the Jewel has been going through is also because of the Ogidigba people. The truth is that in 2015, when they made the great lion, the Oba, okay, he had promised that he was going to take some of their daughters, and he did not. After they have given him the crown, elders came with politics. They brought in, a blue-blooded from Edo State. And it did not work because Ogidigba, they will not allow it. Never, they will not allow it. The Wahala started until that one left. And he now fell in love with, the Jewel and brought the Jewel. And the Wahala continued and continued until the Jewel could not bear it also. And the Jewel left. So right now, what happened? Before the Great Lion left for seclusion, the Great Lion had delegated Blublo to go and attend the party, the coronation in Ibadan coronation. It was Blublo that was supposed to go. But you do know that for months now, and it's been so much happening with Ebony. Ebony and the Great Lion, they've been back and forth with so many things happening. Ebony has cried. Ebony ended up in the hospital, if what they are saying is correct. And Ebony said she lost the pregnancy and all of that. Now, before the Great Lion will leave for seclusion, the Great Lion delegated her to go. You know that the Great Lion had already gone to meet with the Ibadan before even the coronation. During his birthday, the Great Lion was there. I think so, yes. So now Blublo was supposed to go, but now the Ogidigba people came and sat on their joko, and they were like, "You are the older person. You understand what your younger one is going through. How come you have no empathy? How come you're happy that all of these things are happening? That she is shrinking and you are expanding. She's shrinking, you are expanding, and your expansion is happening because you are in favor of the Jewel. I do know that you are playing smart. You have become a politician in the royal palace because you are playing so smart, because you do know that if you are on the side of the Jewel, that the Great Lion will be on your side, the Great Lion will be looking at your face and all of that. But doesn't it bother you that we all come from the same ruling house? Does it not bother you that everything you're doing now is affecting your younger one so much? Now, it's important to bear in mind that, these people come from the same ruling house, but, they come from different doors. There are so many different doors in that the ruling house. They have up to 17 different doors from that Ogidigba ruling house. So if they were to give all their daughters to the Great Lion, they would have given like 17 daughters to the Great Lion. But they chose 2 daughters from the strongest doors to represent them. And yes, these are the 2 daughters, Blublo and Ebony. Now, the 2 daughters who are representing them from the second door out of the 17 doors, they are expected to bring royal cake to the other 17 doors, which is what they have done very, very well. And that is why you see that their support system is so strong, especially Ebony. Ebony has even a stronger support system than Blublo. Meanwhile, Blublo happens to be the granddaughter of one of those very big kings those days, right? So as we are hearing what is going on, they now sat her down and they lashed on her, okay? It was so much that she started crying. She was crying. At the time when she had prepared everything to go and represent the Great Lion in Ibadan, they hijacked it and they gave it to Ebony, that it was Ebony that was going to go. And because of the voices and the many people who were involved in this decision, there was nothing she could do. She just cried and decided to relegate herself so Ebony would go. And that was why you see Ebony went. Now, they said the reason why Ebony had gone was also be able to meet with one or two people to talk to them, to put words to the Great Lion when he comes back from seclusion for her. Because you see, Ebony, I remember like a year ago or 2 years ago when I came here and told you guys that to get these women out of the palace is going to be very, very difficult. And that is not a Tea Party affair. I do remember that a lot of you got angry. I went to the comment section. I saw it that a lot of people were angry because they think that it is something that, the Great Lion can just carry broom and say, you people should go, you people should go. Things don't work like that. And even Ebony, even right now that Ebony is still facing to us, say, are you not saying that she is doing her own thing? Because she knows that to even get her out of there, it's not going to be easy. There are a lot of people who are backing her, but maybe because of this issue of the black disease, the disease from darkness that is beginning to plague them, maybe they will give way. But if anybody is going to tell you that it will be very easy to even get Ebony out, have you not seen what has played out in the last 2 weeks? Where, first of all, she said she was pregnant, and because she said she was pregnant, nobody talked about it to her again. And then a week later or 2 weeks later, she said the pregnancy was gone, and they have continued to drag. And this one now is affecting because they told Blublo that, look, we had like 16 doors, okay, in the royal, what do you call, in Ogidigba Dynasty. You are not like the most beautiful. You're not the most pleasant. You're not the most educated. You're not the youngest. You're not this, you're not that, but we chose you. We chose you because we didn't want you to be left behind owing to the fact that you already had a relationship with the monarch. We could have chosen any other person. Do you know that at the time where they were choosing these people, okay, as, compensation, if they had chosen some other person from Ogidigba, sorry, the whole thing probably wouldn't have even reached Blublo. Or they had other doors that they could have chosen from, but they chose them because they believed that they would represent them well. So basically what they were saying to Blublo is that you have no right to continue to sit there and act as if nothing is happening to your own cousin, that is Ebony. When things are not going well for Ebony, you should stand and fight. When Kabiyesi said you would go to Ibadan, you should have asked Kabiyesi to send your cousin there, because from the very beginning, they said it was supposed to be Ebony, but because of the crisis that she's been having with the Great Lion, happens to be the reason why she was not allowed to go again. And now they gave it to, Blublo. And Blublo was not supposed to accept it because, of course, that was what they were saying. That was what they were trying to imply, that Blublo was not supposed to accept it. Blublo, nobody fights for her cousin. Blublo is supposed to fight for her cousin. They dragged her, they insulted her, they humiliated her so much that, in fact, all her preparation, everything to attend that event, she did not. She had to back down completely because at the point it was it was hard for her to even make a decision because the Great Lion was not even there to be by her side. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.